I don't like the Thalmor. But at the same time, you know, we kind of have to set aside our petty squabbles and get this done, because this is serious. Oh, man. Let's see. What's the harm? Besides, Tullius doesn't really want her here either.
Maybe so. But bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. We need to show Tullius we won't be pushed around.
I agree. This will set the tone for the whole negotiation. Ellenwood should go.
We're off to a good start.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
One moment.
Here we go.
I just want to make clear that the only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. I have no authority to negotiate a permanent settlement, unless Ulfric is ready to sue for peace and turn himself over to Imperial justice.
Master Arngir,
I love
are
the
you going to
order.
just let him continue to...
Exhilarating.
To allow the dragon
Perhaps it's
here to
because of
deal
my
with the
Nord
dragons.
blood.
Nothing more.
Something about it that makes
We
me
consider
feel
even
proud.
sitting down to talk with these rebels more than generous.
Enough posturing, Tullius. If you came to talk, let's get on with it.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? General Tullius, Jarl Ulfric, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Our terms are simple. Riften must be returned to Imperial control. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
Elisif, are you really going to be a party to this foolishness? Do you really think Ulfric will just turn Riften over because some Imperial general barked an order?
That's quite an opening demand, Tullius.
Ulfric, you can't be taking this demand seriously. We can hold Riften against anything the Empire can throw at it. Besides, Jarl Layla will never agree to...
Whatever I decide is in the best interests of Skyrim. Are we clear?
Yes, my lord.
Come on, Tullius. You can't seriously expect us to just hand over Riften at the negotiating table. You haven't been able to take it back yet. Why should we give it up now?
I am sure General Tullius does not expect something for nothing.
Of course not. What will you offer for Riften, Tullius? Some empty promises? Maybe some more Imperial bluster?
Enough, Galmar.
Jarl Ulfric, what would you want in return?
First, let me be clear. The Sons of Skyrim know from bitter experience that talking to the Empire is a waste of time. Or worse, Imperial promises are simply a way to lull you while they prepare a dagger for your back.
Aye. We haven't forgotten Markarth, Tullius.
But I accept the Dragonborn's invitation to this council, and I at least will negotiate in good faith. The council was your idea, huh? So tell us, what do you think Riften is worth?
I don't know what either of these places are. I don't think. Can't remember if I have been there, but I like the name Morthal, so we're gonna go with that.
In exchange for Riften, The Jewel of Skyrim. Hardly. How about the Reach? Gaining control of the silver mines would be invaluable.
Oh yeah, okay, I didn't know Markarth was the Reach, for sure.
I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you are on here. You've heard the man, Tullius. We've made you a fair offer. If you're really serious about this truce, you need to reconsider.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation to this council, despite your known association with the rebels. But it seems you have no intention of dealing fairly with me. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. You have no intention of coming to terms. You're here to blacken the Empire's name, and I won't be party to it. If you think you can hold Riften, you're as deluded as you've always been. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
He's the one who
All the
instructed
blood
me on my
spilled in this
sword
war
fighting
is on your
techniques.
head.
Can you imagine?
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Oh god, this is ridiculous. Let's see. Ulfric should compensate you for Karthwasten.
Well said. You may be fighting on the wrong side in this war. For once, you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius. These are the terms currently on the table. Riften will be handed over to Imperial control. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Empire will withdraw its troops from the Reach, allowing Ulfric's forces unhindered access to Markarth. Jarl Igmund will go into exile, with Thongvor Silverblood taking his place as Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Now that the Empire has been driven from the Reach, we can put a stop to the raping of her silver mines. That silver belongs in Skyrim.
Legate, with me. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Riften is a heavy price to pay for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Vignar, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
By Talos, that's an excellent question. I hope you haven't forgotten that little detail.
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with the voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Why would he come when called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So what's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
When I return to Whiterun,
Whoa.
get my men ready to help trap this dragon.
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
Turns out he's a dragon, but he helped me.
That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes. And he's not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to help you.
Yeah, I'm not killing Parthenax. Sorry. Sorry, Delphine. That's one thing I can't agree with you on.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
Parthenax isn't going to betray us. Come on. If he wanted to, he could have done that by now. Alright. Let's get this party started. Set the wheels in motion. Oh! Sneezing off camera. It's the best thing ever. Off camera. Off mic. More like. Ha! I rhymed. Check these guys out. They're just walking by foot, man. They're hardcore. Peace. Man, that sucks. Gotta walk all that way on foot.
I've never been a sellsword. Never traded my skills for pay. I've always adventured on my own terms.
And now you're doing the same thing. I haven't paid you a bit. You're not even a sellsword. You're more like a whore sword. Even though that makes no sense at all. At all. Let's see. I love Mule. I joke a lot about her, but she's a loyal, tough companion. Also, I need to go up here. Wait, no, here. Yeah. It's time to get this started, man. All this talk and no action. Can't get no satisfaction. And now I will be sued. Yup. Man, we haven't even finished the Dark Brotherhood yet. Totally forgot about that.
The Greybeards have arranged a truce between us.
Yep. We know about that, boys. We were there. We helped negotiate. Didn't you read the paper? The Skyrim Times. Is that a dragon skull?
Good to see you again.
Totally is. I might have noticed that before, but I haven't talked about it in a while, I guess. Where am I going? What?
My father wants
Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to talk to you right now.
me to follow instructions
Aha.
as a hunter, but I set my aspirations.
Yo.
We're ready, Dragonborn. You're not as dumb as you look.
You douche. Are you ready to spring the trap on the dragon?
As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
I'm ready. Let's go.
My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Your city is in my hands because I willed it so.
All hail the Dragonborn.
Alright. Oh yeah, look at those banners. I like the way they move. Great Porch. I don't think I've ever been on the Great Porch. Wow. Yeah, okay. I already, yep, okay. Gotcha. Roger that. Just a giant freaking trap thing, yeah.
Plan for luring a dragon here, yeah.
Yeah, I do. 1 second. I'll get on it. There we go, call dragon. Nice. Here we go. He's coming. Right? Oh! That dragon doesn't look normal. Whoa! Dude! That dude is dead.
You're as good as dead.
Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Okay, whoa. How did he land up there? That might have been too high. What's up? What's up? What's up? Everyone's on fire.
Here I am.
Wait a second. Don't I have that, Yeah.